Hey everyone, this is Paul here with the new moon report for Aquarius, which is due on the 28th of January at 12:06 Universal Time. This new moon is the first one of the year, so whilst we've had some progress so far, this is the first opportunity to set intentions for new growth, new opportunities for developing ourselves, and set new goals of what we want to achieve. Now, in the sign of Aquarius, this is generally around about individuation, so by that I mean finding out who we are, so what is our unique sense of self, who are we, minus all conditioning that we receive of everything else, because whilst we all have our own unique personality which is formed over many years through our different experiences and where we grew up, there's a part of us which stays uniquely the same no matter where we are, no matter where we're born, and no matter what we're told we should believe. And this is the task of Aquarius, to find out who are we as unique individuals, but also what are our unique gifts that we can bring to the collective whole, because it's not purely about being unique and being special. That's one part of it, but that's purely to get us to the point where we can see what is our unique truth and what do we have to give to the state, to the wider community and humanity as a whole, so that humanity can take leaps upwards in consciousness rather than being kept shackled to the same line of thinking non-stop. Once we've found out what our truth is by knowing who we are, that's when we start looking to share it. So with the new moon, we may see it as an opportunity to become more aware of who we are, what our unique truth is, and what humanitarian ideal can that truth be used to serve. Because at the end of the day, the truth is only useful if we're actually prepared to give it to others, to share it with people who are like-minded and can also benefit from the insight that we have. And we all have different insights, so each person's truth is going to be slightly different, and it's going to benefit a slightly different set of people. So if people aren't ready to hear your personal truth, doesn't mean that our truth is wrong. It just means that it doesn't resonate with certain people, and that's fine. People are where they are. We can't expect them to be like us. That's a very arrogant attitude to take. We're all unique, we all have our own higher self, our own higher sense of purpose, and our own higher truth, and we all come with our unique gifts. And it's by sharing those gifts and mixing with a diverse group of people who all have different gifts that we can find out how the gifts are linked together and how they can produce results far surpassing anything anyone can achieve on their own. Now, at the same time, we have an aspect from Neptune in Pisces to the new moon in Aquarius. So, whereas Aquarius is learning to understand where we fit into the high picture at a mental level and understanding it consciously, Neptune in Pisces takes it a step further. So it's no longer just an abstract concept, it's no longer a mental idea. It's about understanding at a deep level, at the level of the heart. So we actually feel like we're part of something bigger. We feel where we are linked to the collective whole, and feel that sense of, or that desire for unity that goes in the opposite direction to what the ego usually wants, which is to feel unique and more special than anyone else. So Neptune in Pisces is bringing with us the push to kind of engage the heart in the process as well. So it's not just becoming mentally detached and having all these grandiose ideas, but not really going further. Neptune reminds us to engage the heart in the process as well. Make sure that our thoughts and emotions are congruent, and that they're all serving the collective whole and not just trying to make ourselves special at the expense of other people. Because at the end of the day, all of us at some level have a desire for unity, but it may be dwarfed by the ego's desire to be special and unique and to be separate from everything else. So this is kind of where the two opposing forces in Pisces come into play. Do we choose to be separate from everything else and try and reinforce ego, or prepared to soften the ego, allow it to fill up with spirit, and allow emotions like compassion and love to dominate? Because it's one thing to mentally appreciate how we're connected to everything else, but we can become very detached and unemotional in the process. So Neptune in Pisces is reminding us to engage in emotions at the same time, rather than just having all these mental ideas of what we can do and what we can give to people and how we're connected to everyone. The emotions still need to be engaged, because the power of desire is the strongest force in terms of motivating us to do something. And if we feel the need to see where we are connected with everything else, then we're much more likely to actually undergo the process of individuation to see what our unique gifts are, and then share those gifts with other people so that other people can be lifted up. And through many people going through this process and taking small actions on a consistent basis to help both ourselves and the people around us, it helps to gradually raise up the consciousness of the collective. It's not just grand gestures that do this. It's more powerful to do lots of small actions every single day to help other people. Now, we don't have to do this out of a sense of obligation. It's important that we feel like doing it, so it feels like the right thing to do, and not just something to make ourselves look good. Otherwise, that's coming from the ego. It has to come from the soul, which already knows about its connection, already knows that it's united with a higher power. It's just a case of letting the soul lead the way to figure out who we are as unique individuals and feel that sense of connection with other people. So if we do have any goals which have humanitarian ideals, this new moon is going to be a major boost of creative energy to help us set those goals and start taking the steps to achieve them. I hope that report is useful, and I hope this new moon brings opportunities to learn who you are and see how you can benefit other people. Take care and be blessed.